Jessica Alba asked you to be on the board of directors, look me in my eyes and tell me you wouldn't do it. Of course you're going to do it, okay? It's freaking, Jessica Alba asked you to do something, you're going to do it. It doesn't matter who you are. You could be the CFO of Chipotle, and you're like, what? I'm a board of directors of this company over here? Well, it's Jessica Alba. Like, I can't say no to that. Come on, man. There's power, okay? There's different types of power in this world, okay? That's all I'll say about that.
Oh, Jessica Alba. Oh, she's so hot. No. Bye. Bye. Honest boy. Oh. Welcome back to Strongman Personal Finance. We got a hilarious video making fun of Jeremy Lefebvre. Did you miss me, you disgusting degenerate? You've had a little bit of a respite from me, big boy. You want to know why? Because I don't watch your 40-minute clownish low IQ videos. I just can't do it. But we had a lovely donation this morning, a lovely tip, as a matter of fact. And if you want me to talk about something on a live stream, especially during market open and market close, you can send money to Venmo. It's $9, and I'll talk briefly about whatever you want. So we're going to react to this interesting video from Jeremy Lefave, my boy, my hero. Dude's got almost 1 million subscribers. God help us all. Apparently, he's shilling honest stock again. Now, let me remind you, before we even get into this is a fact. Call me a hater all you want. This is a fact. Let's make sure we're sharing. I'm always paranoid about that. Okay, we're sharing. Jeremy was shilling honest stock back during the clown market. You see this 5-year chart right here? Do you see this? What does this look like? Looks like a total banger, bro. A total win, bro. Jeremy was shilling it back here. Then the stock collapses, and Jeremy got tons of hate for it, right? False. Doesn't matter, bro. Now Jeremy's new trick is to just shill it and talk about it whenever it spikes up. Even though he lost probably hundreds of thousands of dollars on it, it doesn't matter because we're focused on the year to date or the month or whatever makes Jeremy freaking look good. Wake up, people. So anyway, let's see this brief clip of old Jeremy. So he says, I might have a new banger stock to buy. Okay. He's such a genius. Look at him with his 1000x stocks. He probably doesn't even know the difference between 1000x and 1000%. Yes, he is not a very intelligent person. All right, well, let's see what he has to say about honest. I'm excited. Look at my pool. I got a nice pool, bro. Don't you want a pool? Yeah. Don't you want a big house in Las Vegas? You got to buy my course, bro. That's the only way you can do it. Just scam people, bro.
Very cool. Okay. Next up here, honest stock. So, honest stock. This is one that's a $2 chuck. No one pays attention to it, other than probably me, actually, right? I'm going to be the only human in the world that pays attention to honest stock. It's interesting.
That's false, Jeremy. You were paying attention to it 5 years ago. You were shilling it to your clownish low IQ fans. A lot of them probably bought into it and lost a fortune. Oh, no, you trust me. A lot more people were paying attention to it, and you were one of the big drivers of this stock on YouTube. You were one of the big boys talking about this stock. I remember. I guess everybody else forgot because you're all a bunch of bugs and insects and clowns with little brains. But I remember, Jeremy, and you got your cheeks clapped. Oh, yes, you did. Oh, no, nobody's looking at this stock. Oh, yeah. Only because I have so much time to do analysis, bro. You think he has time to do analysis? He spends most of his time making YouTube videos and grifting and running his clownish rip-off 1000x stocks. That's where his time's going. It ain't going to stock analysis, okay? He's got a snapshot of Amazon. He types in flushable wipes, and okay, we see that Honest is advertising on Amazon. Is that bullish, bro? You know where I got wipes for my kids? I went to Walmart. And I got the generic brand. Yeah. I don't have to buy them anymore, thankfully. But nobody wants to spend all this freaking money on wipes. That's why you go to Walmart.
In regards to Honest, because I've been noticing a trend kind of take off recently, and maybe it's because social media started to take off or whatever, but flushable wipes have become a much bigger thing very recently. And when I say very recently, I'm talking in the past few months. I don't know
What? Flushable wipes are becoming a thing? What are you talking? Is this guy serious? Flushable wipes are the new thing. It's not AI. It's not robotics. It's not genomics. No, the secret thing that Wall Street is missing, but this clown somehow was able to catch, is that flushable wipes is a thing. And how does he know this? Because he typed in flushable wipes and it pulled up flushable wipes. That means it's a thing. I love how he doxed his zip code too.
if it's like a social media trend or what's going on, right? And you think about wipes, usually you think about like you have a baby and you use wipes, but these flushable wipes have been kind of taken off, and Honest has been one of the leaders in regards to these flushable wipes, right? And the review.
Where's the evidence that flushable wipes are taking off? What are you talking about? Are people taking like stickier dumps? Is there like a big diet change in America where there's more sticky dumps now and people are rushing to get flushable wipes? Is what? Where's the evidence? It's just a thing, bro, because it is. Because I looked it up, bro. This is Jeremy DD. I'm not making this up. This is Jeremy DD.
Reviews for these flushable wipes have been tremendous, and a lot of them have been very recent, like this review December 18th, December 29th, December 20th.
I took a huge dump. Oh, man, I took a massive dump, and it was sticky and slimy, and it stuck everywhere. It was caked everywhere. And then I reached for the toilet paper, and I wiped, and then I ran out of toilet paper. I had that last little strip. But thank God I had honest flushable wipes to get that last little hanger off of my rear end. Oh, thank God. I'm going to go on Amazon and I'm going to give a review of Amazon wipes. And notice it's all chicks. Okay, of course it's all chicks. Oh my God, I'm bored. Well, I don't have nothing to do. I'm just going to write a long review about wipes. God, what a freaking joke.
A lot of them have been very recent. And so it's interesting. My wife actually is the one that first bought these flushable wipes, right? And I got to say, I started using them and they make you feel very clean. That's
I took a dump and I wiped my butt. That means you should buy Honest stock. You can't make this up. This is his DD. He is a moron. This can't be real. But it is. It's real. I took a great dump and I was so clean afterwards. I mean, I got nothing against flushable wipes, okay? I only use toilet. I could use flushable wipes every once in a while, but I'm too poor to buy Honest flushable wipes, unlike Jeremy. But, they're convenient sometimes. I understand. I got nothing against them. But what's the DD? So he searched for flushable wipes on Amazon. It showed an ad for Honest. That probably triggered in his brain, Honest dog, bullish. Then he reads 3 reviews. Then he buys flushable wipes and he wipes his butt with them. And they make him feel clean. This is his bull thesis.
That's all I'll say about that. Very clean. And like when I went on my trip, we had to use regular toilet paper. Dude, after you get used to the flushable wipes, you feel like the dirtiest mofo on the face of the earth when you
Oh, you are one of the dirtiest mofos on the face of the earth.
Start using regular toilet paper again. So I highly suggest anybody watching this video, don't start using these flushable wipes because you won't be able to just use toilet paper after that because you're going to feel dirty. Very, very dirty, okay? It's never going to be the same for you, okay? But the moral of the story is once you start using these, honestly, you can't go back to toilet paper. It's like, what?
Bro, they're going to take over the world, the toilet paper industry. Once people take one delicious wipe of that beautiful fragrance fragranced Honest wipe on their butt, they're never going to go back to toilet paper. Oh, my God. Bye, Honest Stock. Bye. Oh, my God. Just bye. Wow.
Toilet paper? Wait, use toilet paper? Oh my gosh! Like what happened to us, right? And hopefully, everybody continues to buy these flushable wipes, and it becomes a huge thing, and like overtakes toilet paper over the next decade or so.
God, he is such an idiot. It's comedy. It's just pure comedy. Whoever sent this in, thank you. This is hilarious. Please, people, if you see Jeremy say anything utterly ridiculous like this, please send it in. I just can't see, because this is like 32 minutes into the video. I'm not going to watch this guy all day. Oh, I can't. Maybe I can somehow get AI summaries of his videos, but I cannot watch this dude all freaking day. I just can't. This is the level of DD and content that you're getting. This is the man that's the millionaire teaching you how to invest. He pulls up a crapper and he talks about wiping his butt. And that means flushable wipes are going to take over toilet paper. You just can't make this up.
Because I got one of these fancy toilets. Actually, we got two of these new fancy toilets going in the new house. So I might not even need flushable wipes anymore, right? But that's been fascinating. It seems like Honest has been very...
What? Does it have like a built-in sprayer?
Very forward thinking in regards to this, because they've been one of them. I think they've been one of the biggest like beneficiaries of these flushable wipes here, right?
What? You think Honest has the corner on flushable wipes? You think Honest? You think this is an industry where you could have a moat, wipes to wipe your butt? Are you serious? Honest is a big beneficiary. You want to know why? Because I saw an ad on Amazon. People think he's high, like mid IQ. I think he's low IQ. He's not he is not a smart person. He's a crafty grifter, but he is not intelligent. This is the man you're paying.
No, I highly suggest, if you're interested, do some research on Honest. It's a $2 chuck. I think it's a company worth looking into.
Now it's a Jeremy. I remember you talking about this 5 years ago. But it's just $2, guys. And here's what this disgusting man is gonna do. I am such a genius. I'm just so high IQ. He's gonna say, "Oh, it's only $2, guys. That's all. Oh!" Even though he bought it like, who freaking knows, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, lost a ton of money on it, sold out of it. He's gonna buy back in if he hasn't already at these super low valuations. And then it's going to run up maybe to 350. He's going to say, "Oh my God, I bought it because I did my DD and I took a great dump and my butthole was so clean." Oh, and he's going to claim he's a genius. He is you can predict what this man's going to do with such ease. He's so easy to predict. He's going to claim that, "Oh, my cost basis was 2, bro." And then it's going to be like 350. And "I'm a genius." Unbelievable. What a dirty dog.
Listen to their latest investor conferences. The balance sheet's a banger at this company. The financials on the income statement wise have completely, fundamentally changed for this company. Carla's doing a great job running it. It looked like it was a company that was going to potentially face bankruptcy, and she completely turned around the...
Funny, I remember you buying that company 5 years ago, but, you're a genius. Buy his course, bro.
Income statement. Completely turned around the margin profile. Completely turned around the balance sheet. It's one of the best balance sheets, if not the best balance sheet, you'll find of any company in the world that's under a $500 million market cap. It's a $2 chuck. It's worth looking into. That's all I'll say about that.
Okay. But have you bought this before, Jeremy? Could you tell us that? Oh, he's not going to tell you that.
If you want to do some research, do some dang research on it. It might be interesting, okay? Anyways.
And if you don't believe me, This is a video from 3 years ago. Okay, he got 50K views 3 years ago. This was published March 24th, 2022. So where was Honest back then? March 24th, 2022. So it was about $5. And this isn't even his oldest video. This is not even his oldest video. Okay? Let's listen to his DD back then, bro, very briefly.
So let's talk about the stock. Let's talk about the valuation of the company and those sorts of things. As a balance sheet now, by the way, almost $51 million in cash and cash equivalents, and $42 million of short-term investments with debt that's just basically non-existent for this company. So let's talk a little bit about that for just a moment. So first place I actually want to start out with here is actually looking at Elf Beauty. So I see a lot of similarities between Honest and Elf Beauty. I think Honest will do me much better upside than actually Elf Beauty did me. But this was a
Really? Because Honest collapsed like 50% more since this video, not since you bought it, which was even before that. Honest is going to give you better returns than Elf? That's interesting. Well, let's talk about Honest by pulling up Elf.
Stock essentially that, came public. There was definitely a lot of excitement around it. They went through some kind of short-term shakiness in their business model. And, I ended up getting in the stock in very, very early 2019, maybe even starting the end of 2018, but it was definitely the kind of toward the beginning of 2019. And for those of you,
of course, he got in at the perfect time, just like he's going to get in the perfect time at Honest, right? Yeah, trust me, he always seems to get in at the perfect time. Yeah, I mean, he's never talked about Honest before. No, he's only talking about it now when it's a $2 Chuck. You're a 2-bit con man. Look at this.
Been following me. First off, thanks for following me that long. Like, it's been quite a while. And this stock did me obviously amazing over the past several years. And when I saw it in Elf Beauty was a company that was just a beaten down dog stock that I thought had a strong brand that was going to grow out of that and get to profitability and those sorts of things. And the company ended up doing that over time. And obviously the stock price was rewarded, right? And even after the most recent decline, the stock's still like $25 something a share, right? At its peak, it was 30 and some change. And that was from like a $7, $8 stock back then. And so I see a lot of similarities definitely in Honest, where Honest is this company that is just kind of a beaten down dog. I don't know where we'll trade at tomorrow. It could be $4, could be $5. We'll see. Recently, it's obviously been trading around there. They went public back in May, right? And it just hasn't been able to get its footing at all. It hasn't been able to get its footing.
When did you buy the stock, Jeremy? Can you tell us when you first started adding? I'd really like to know. And can you also answer this question? Are you selling your high cost basis share lots as it goes down? Are you doing that, Jeremy? And if you are, can you tell me why you're doing that, Jeremy? Please, I'd like to know.
And people are trying to figure out, like, is this a good company? Is it not a good company? Those sorts of things. And so a lot of debate around that. As of tomorrow, this company will likely be trading at a market capitalization of maybe $400 million, for instance, okay? Now, think about it this way. The company has a little under $100 million of cash and investments on their balance sheet with basically no debts. So basically you can take, if you take $400 million, let's say we're paying that for the whole company, we're getting $100 million in the balance sheet, never mind inventories and all those sorts of things. So really what we're paying for this company as of tomorrow will be $300 million or somewhere in the $300 million range, right?
Wow. Well, what's the market cap now? 288. Okay, Jeremy. I guess you didn't lose that much since the video. You must be smarter than I thought.
This is a company that will do more than $300 million in revenue in 2022, which means we're basically paying a true price to sales ratio on this stock of 1 or maybe even under 1 now for this stock. And this is
a true price to sales. Yeah, he knows the real price to sales of the butt wipe company.
category that, these companies should trade at price to sales ratios anywhere between 3 and 5. But Honest is a brand new company in the public markets, and everybody's trying to figure it out. And is this company a strong growth company? Is this just a short-term hiccup? Those sorts of things. And the way I look at it, when I look at the numbers, there's no doubt, in my opinion, I always think about it, could the management team have done anything to get us out of this situation in the short term? And from the at the end of the day, if people don't want to buy sanitizer anymore, there's nothing you can do to get yourself out of that. And so you just have to comp these impossible comps. Their core businesses are growing like it's nobody's business. 16% and 26% for the two most important businesses. That's something that gives me as a shareholder a lot of confidence in the management team and the company over time and the brand there, right? And then the conference call, I'll tell you what, the conference call was like 10 times better than essentially the reported numbers. I'll put it that way.
This guy is a demon. This is the face of evil. He is the most demonic person I've ever seen. One of the most demonic people I've ever seen. He just lies and manipulates and twists facts, all to make money. Gross, disgusting. But he's got a big house. All right, let's do member-only comments, and then we're closing this off. That was a funny recommendation. Thank you very much. If you have any tips or requests, there's the Venmo. We got Dex Invictus with the squirting some stuff. Pay pigs around the world unite. That's right. Give me money, brokies. Pure evil in that man's eyes. I like Honest because I wiped my butt and it felt clean. Honest, my bonest. Bro, it's a penny stock. It's cheap, bro. It's cheap. Buy the dip, bro. Remember, he sold the bottom. No. Dex. He bought the bottom. His cost basis is always near the bottom. Magically. I don't know how that happens, but it is. He must be a genius. Tesla did a baited switch. Elon's autopilot in Austin was not unsupervised like he claimed. There was a car following behind. That would be a good video to make. Your Tesla videos usually do well. Yeah, maybe if I see it in the news, I'll cover it. Unfortunately, it's breaking news. You'd have to move fast. We'll do the market close. I'm doing the market close in 2 hours and 45 minutes. You have to move at the speed of Alan, not strong, man. And then, unfortunately, I have my kids this weekend, so there's not going to be any content. Maybe I'll do some shorts. I don't know. But no, market close today is the last content until Monday morning. No, they're used butt lights to do funny business. I mean, they would be useful. I think he uses actual makeup, too. Yeah, he's very feminine, dude. He's an odd guy. He has frosted tips, okay, which kids used to have in middle school. He eats soy boy food. He uses butt wipes from Honest. He uses a lot of very soy boy products. He used to unironically eat Tattooed Chef. Unironically. He was all about the vegan craze. He's very odd. He's a very odd duck. LMAO, that was me, bro. What, buying Honest back then? I remember. I guess a lot of people don't. That's it. I'm shorting Procter & Gamble. The end of toilet paper. Financial analyst, hedge fund extraordinaire Jeremy Lefebvre called it in 2026. Low IQ grifters are good at grifting because their grift thoughts aren't polluted by a functioning conscience or much. Oh, yeah, I want money. I want money. I want money. That's it. He'll lie if he has. He doesn't care. He just wants money. That's it. More money, more money, more money, more status, more products, more consumerism. Give me money. Give me money. That's all he cares about. Bro, you don't get it. Jessica Alba, she's so hot, bro. Happy Friday, everybody. Yeah, it's going to get crazy. Any cigars tonight? Nope. I got my kids tonight and tomorrow and the day after. I was wondering if Dan was going to show up since Gil is gone. I'm always in the background to support my friend Alan. Well, thank you, Dan. All right, guys. Well, that's it. That was a pretty funny video. I liked that. If you guys watch Jeremy or any of these clowns and you hear them say something stupid, post the link and the timestamp in the comments of these videos, and maybe I'll react to it because I just can't watch these dudes 24/7. But if you see these clowns say something, post it in the comments with the timestamp, and there's probably a good chance I'll eventually react to it, okay? But I'm counting on you to help me do that. Anyway, like, subscribe, consider joining as a member to support the channel. Also consider booking a free, and I mean free, 30-minute tax consultation with me. I am a certified public accountant and would gladly do your business and or personal taxes any state in the United States. You can talk to me for free. I give you upfront quotes, and I'll do your taxes like a boss. You can book a free consultation in the pinned comment below at the conclusion of this live stream. I look forward to talking to you. Cheers.